Hey friends, welcome back. Boy's playing Lego Star Wars some more. I am coming off of having finished. At the time of this episode being recorded, I just finished playing and recording Alien Isolation, which I think that one is gonna be up in. I don't think it's come up yet. I don't think that one's been uploaded or aired yet or whatever. So now I'm just looking for something super lighthearted, which is why we're playing Lego Star Wars. Okay, we handled the Jedi Temple here, it looks like. So if we go back out here, okay, the Federal District. I need to remember how this. How to like find everything. So Jedi Temple, only 49%. So other things to find in here. Hold on, wait. Let me. Shoot. The Screw District. Oh my gosh, everything is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. Hold on. Let's go back into the Jedi Temple. In here. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's more stuff to do, because that's the lobby. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so the lobby, we're good. That's the Jedi Temple. Oh, wait, hold on. That says 100%. Interior, council chambers, 100%. Interior, okay. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. Whatever. I haven't recorded this game in a hot sickety second. No, wait, no, I want to go down here. Yeah, but see, now it's saying the Jedi Temple, we've only got some, I don't understand. I have no idea what's going on here. Taxi main platform. I don't understand what's happening with it. Okay, I'm gonna just try going back. I'm gonna try getting on the taxi. Wait, we can chat with this guy. I don't know. Do you have something useful for me? Who claims to keep the peace, practice meditation? I sure do love the laser swords. As I'm holding a laser sword. Awkward. Okay, no, you were largely unhelpful to me. I'm wondering if, because if we're here, shoot, dang it, the map button is a different one entirely. So I'm wondering if that, like, because if we go in here, okay, Jedi Temple lobby, that is saying completed. Jedi Archives, 100%. Okay. Okay, and then we're out here, and that says 100%. Okay, alright, and I can see where it's going. So it's showing me all of the other things. That's why it's getting confused. The map is just weird and glitching. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. Yeah, so the Senate, so Jedi Temple, we got everything there. East Department, okay. Oh man. So much stuff to do. North Landing Pad has so much stuff still. Well, I guess we'll go there. Yeah, let's go to the North Landing Pad. Why not? Oh boy, man, here I thought it was gonna be nice and relaxing, and now everything's all insane and stressful here, man. Look at all of the things. It's okay, no, it's fun. It's fun and exciting. It's fun and exciting. We get to explore and find all of these things. Yeah. No, it's a nice, we're calling it oh, hey, there's something up on there. Let's see if we can get up there. We're calling it a nice change of pace, although actually the big change of pace for me, you know, from something as intense as Alien Isolation, it's actually going to come for me this weekend. I have every intention of there we go. Got it. All right. It's on the day that I'm recording this. It's the day after the re-release or the remake of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door released. It released yesterday, and that game, like, I'm always hesitant to make particularly bold claims about these types of things, but if there were a game that I would be most confident in saying it's my favorite game ever, it would probably be that game. I have easily played that game more than any other game, like beaten it more times than any other game I've played. And I love it just as much every single time I play it. It is, again, I'm hesitant to use particularly bold claims and blanket statements, but if I were to describe a perfect game for me, it would probably look a heck of a lot like that game. And so my intention is to obtain it for myself. 1 out of 8. Okay, good. There's so many of them. My intention is to get myself a copy of that for this weekend, and just on my own time play it for my own enjoyment. I will absolutely one of these days probably record and release myself playing it, but for the first run through, first time playing it again on the Switch, I'm doing it just for me, baby. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna play it just for me, and I hope everyone else plays it now that it's being re-released. God, like, I'm so tempted to pull out the old GameCube version just so I can play it on the GameCube controller. I don't know exactly if they've made any changes. I haven't looked too much into it. Because once I heard that they were gonna release it, I was like, all right, well, that's all I need to know. And I promptly didn't pay attention to anything else about it. I was like, well, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna play it. Of course I am. What I don't know is if they've done anything, because you know how, like, a lot of times with a remaster or a remake, like with the Resident Evil remakes, right? Like, they don't just make it look prettier, they also expand on it often. And so I don't know if they're doing that for Thousand Year Door. And I'm indifferent about whether they do or don't. Like, I actually am of a mind that if you're gonna bother remaking it, it's like, do it right. Add some more stuff. Use the new technology and new advancements to like really make it something special again, right? Make it more than just like, oh, it's the same thing with like clunky, bad controls and, you know, just slightly better graphics. So it's like, don't waste my time with that. Like, if I want the exact same experience, then I'll just play the old one. I don't need to have it just be upgraded with graphics, especially nowadays with, you know, emulators and mods that they make. It's like, we can do that on our own. If you're gonna bother to take the time and take my money for it, then really make it worth my time, please and thank you. And so I'm kind of a mind that there's a lot of good that can come from doing a more extensive remake, although I know that not everyone agrees with that, and that's fine. Not everyone has to agree with it. Wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. There it is. Okay. Scant Silva. Sounds like a romance novel protagonist. Or no, maybe not a romance novel. Maybe more like a cop drama, right? Like a detective drama. Scant Silver. He's a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules, but he has a softer side. See, that's kind of where I was coming from with the whole, like, maybe there would be a romance arc to it. It's like, oh, he has a softer side. He's just misunderstood. Whoops. But I'm not trying to, you know, terrorize everyone. It's just sort of happening. Please don't hate me. Okay, hold on. I need to be mindful about, like, where I set these up and I jump on them. I wonder if I can use the, like, one of the, yeah, can we get this to be like a slight angle or something? There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I wonder if we can use one of our grappling hook friends to get ourselves up to that. Whoops. Whoops. There you go. Alright, hey, we got there. We need bounty hunter. Whoops, no, we do it. Way. Yeah. Gosh, this is a little excessive, it seems. Like, maybe just do it once or twice with a bounty hunter shot would be good enough. Then we need that many. Oh! Wait, if we go... oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's one of those, like, each one changes the one next to it. So if we do that. And then maybe that one. Oh, okay, it doesn't change just the ones next to it. So then. Okay. I don't know how that ended up doing it. I didn't really pay close enough attention or have time to figure out what the rules were. But, hey, we got it. So it doesn't matter. No, that's all we need. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about Paper Mario and how I'd be content if they added a few things to it. Like, I don't know what. You know, that's the thing of it. I'm not going to sit here. Like, I'm not going to be disappointed if they don't in this situation just because the game is so wonderful and I love that I'm going to have an option to play it, like, handheld. You know, I can take it places and, you know, like when I have to go out to dinner with people, I can, you know, be like a little 8-year-old again. Oops, sorry, I didn't notice you sitting there. I just was swinging my sword. That's my bad. That's my bad. But yeah, I can be like a little child and just hide under the restaurant table when I'm tired of hearing the grown-ups talk, and I can sit there and play Paper Mario now. Are you kidding me? Sounds amazing. Such an improvement on my life when I can do that. That and, oh man, that also makes me think of, because they recently, Delta had has its official release on the Apple App Store now, so I can have like emulated old Game Boy games and stuff now, which is absolutely incredible. So I can on my phone finally have, you know, like Pokemon Red on my iPhone and stuff now, not having to like jailbreak it and stuff, because, you know, and now I'm totally ready to spark the absolute flame war out of people being like, well, that just means that Android's better and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you're probably not wrong, but also I probably don't have the energy to listen to it. Point is, I have an iPhone, haven't really had emulators because I'm not going through the trouble to learn how to jailbreak it, but now I do, and that's awesome, and we should all be happy that more people get to have more access to more games. That has never been a bad thing for people, right? I would say it hasn't never been a bad thing for people. It's kind of like the whole concept of, like, you know, people's reaction to college being so expensive is to say, well, we don't all need to go to college. It's like, no. That's the opposite conclusion. The conclusion ought to be like, oh, we need to make it more affordable, because no community, no civilization was ever made worse by having more smart people. It's like, no. The solution is we make it accessible, not that we submit to the inaccessibility of it. Profitable propaganda. Oh, yeah, he's happy about that. Oh, man, he was super stoked about that. That's great. Yeah, so moral of the story is I like video games and I like being able to play them in multiple different ways. Thanks for getting this place open. Here, take this on me. It's an N1 Starfighter, but hey, it's free to you. Alright. Alright. Nice. Great, we got that one. Are there any other things kind of over here? It doesn't look like it. What is that even indicating? What would I get up there? Oh. There. Wait. Wait, how would I get over there? I think we can jump down anyway. Let's do that. Jump down and then see maybe there's like some climbing or something we can do up there. Gonna tell me that there's something up there. There's got to be a way to get up there, right? It stands to reason. Through here. Aha! Da-da-da-da-da. Climbing up. Oh, no. There we go. Jump. Oh, no. Whoops. That is not at all what I... Okay, so there's a bit of a delay when he's doing the spinny boy stuff. Oh, looks like I gotta watch out for that, huh? How long does this go for? There we go. Nope. And then go over. Oh man, they're making this complicated, aren't they? Okay, jump to that. Okay, we gotta watch out for the electricity, otherwise we're gonna just bite the big one. Jump. There we go. Jump. And are we gonna safely get there? Okay. Julia, little trinket. Alright, here we are. Whee! boop. My gosh, that was fun. Even in a Lego game, I got the little tummy butterflies from the fall like that. I always love that. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels the like I'm falling tummy butterflies that you get when you're falling. Like I mean, everyone gets it if you fall in real life. You know, it's like why roller coasters are super fun. But even playing a game, if you fall super far away, I'll get it sometimes. It's really fun. I love it. Can't imagine what it'd be like in VR. I've never really played any VR games. That'd be wild. Oh man, to like feel that. Maybe that's why everyone like is always freaking out in those videos where it's like they're doing the tightrope one and then they're just like panicking and they're like pooping their pants as they're crawling along the ground. Where it's like, cause they're like their brain apparently can't reconcile the fact that even though they feel the ground below them, they only see open air or something like that. Kind of goofy how that happens. Okay, wait. I feel like that's... aha! Look at that. Like, I feel like there's a little arrow kind of pointing up here. Look at that. They even gave us a starting point. They knew. They knew. I wonder if we need Boba Fett to get up to that one. Oh wait, we got one more. Grab that. Where are you? Make it go up. There we go. Okay. What? Oh, Ewok making his little Ewok noises. Oh man, we're already making some good progress today. Oh, I gotta pay attention too. What? How far along are we getting this one? We need 384 million. Okay, so we are not even halfway. How many did we have? Hold on, break something. See, 162. Yeah, not quite halfway. We're getting there. Not 190 million will be about halfway, I think. If it's 380 sub. 384. Oh, that's why, because it's 1 million times that. It's like you basically have to keep getting 1 million studs, even though we have the multiplier. Well, I guess there's a good motivation for me to just kind of keep slicing and dicing everything. Hey. Da-da-da. Thing over here. Not really stuff to break. I'm trying to stick to like following what my little indicator arrows. In terms of, you know, where do I go? What do I do next? Just trying to like basically pick one and beeline on it. It gets a little complicated when you have the multiple levels. It's like, do I stay in the one area? Or, you know, it's hard to say. There's not really a right or wrong, is there? But there's not a right or wrong, except for the way I'm doing it, which is demonstrably wrong. I'm sure everyone watching feels. Alright, what you got for me, bud? I do hope Jedi Master Yariel Poof is having fun on Kamino. He seems to have been there for some time. Oh, awkward, and he's talking to Obi-Wan about it. That's what he came for. Why he's here. Alright, slice all these open, grab the free stuff. What do you got for me, bud? If you managed to get that crystal, I'll be mighty impressed. No one has succeeded yet, but not many have tried. Well, only me, actually. Okay. So why don't we just, like, climb up there? I see we got, like, a couple things that we can maybe climb up with. Yeah, there's a few of these things. Maybe I'm supposed to, like, stack to get myself up there and then bring them up to stack and get up on top of there, maybe? No. Come on, where is it? It was there. Up. There we go. Alright, let's bring these down. Actually, wait, hold on. Do I even need that? Oh, maybe. Oh, he can't decide. He can't decide. Can he get up there? Can he do it? Obi-Wan is unsure if he can. Maybe we can just like jump on that to get ourselves up there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Grab this sucker and put it right there. Oh, that's not actually a thing to like grab on with it, is it? Come on, come on. I have so much faith in you, Obi-Wan. I almost need him to not like grab the thing. Double jump up there, right? Whoops. Alright, let's get at least one more of those things. I know got at least one way to get up there. Actually, no, let's just see. Do we have a way to jump up onto this one? Be enough to get us up there? Yeah, well, okay. Let's grab that one. Whoops. Put that right there. Now maybe this one will be enough. Come on, man. There we go. Ha! We got it. Totally intentionally and measured, and with focus, not with random button mashing. That was an accomplishment right there. I am smelling one of my neighbors cooking something, and it smells like they might be grilling burgers or something outside. It's really nice outside. It smells so good, and I'm so hungry right now. Typically, when I record, it's prior to any of my workouts for the day, which means that I haven't been able to have a meal yet today, because I only ever eat one meal a day. That's just how I operate in my life. Can I get it? I got it. But yeah, like, I just eat one meal a day. That's just my thing. Oh, I gotta get that thing. I gotta get that thing. Where is it? There's like a bunch of these. I'm supposed to destroy a bunch of them. Yeah, there we go. Got the mouse droid, baby. Droid hunt. Does it say where they are? Oh yeah, it will. There's 2 of them here. Oh man, there's like 2 of them in all of the places that you find them. All right, I gotta keep my eyes open. Help me keep my eyes open. And when I say that, I mean you can just yell at me if I'm being stupid and missing one, because, like, you know, you're watching this afterwards, and then you can try and see if they'll get satisfaction because I found it and took care of it, or if, like, life will just be full of disappointments for you because I'll ignore it and be missing it for ages, even though it's like right in front of me. We all know that that's an entirely realistic possibility here. Can we go in here? Oh, we can just go in here. Rad. I love how they have all these like valuable bank vaults and stuff going on. We can just kind of storm through and grab everything. It's great. I also love how we see all these like super rare, expensive gems, and then we break them and we get like 15 bucks for it. Like, oh man, I kind of was hoping we might get some like blues and purples out of these things. That, you know, we could really make some advancements here. I need to figure out where I can find some of those, like, it's actually a good point, you know. Good job, me. I made a good point. But I should figure out where there are some consistent purple studs or something, so I can, like, try and maybe farm those a little bit. Those would make this, getting this 384, basically 400 million. It's probably just easier to just say 400 million. It'd be so much easier to get all that if we can just have some purples and just kind of nab those. Like, even if it's one of those things, like, I'd have to do the math on, you know, load up times, because even if it's like, okay, break the thing, get the stud, save, reload, and just like keep doing that. All right, so we're oh, I need to avoid when it's red. Okay, gotcha. Ugh, they're making it complicated. You mean I have to focus while I'm doing this? This sounds absurd. I think we can beat this one. Oh, we can beat it. We can beat it. We can beat it. Attaboy. Now we're going to wait, though. And now we can go. I bet you I have enough health that I could just kind of brute force my way through a lot of these. I'm going to wait. Go. Yeah, like, I bet you I could just, like, brute force my way along and not actually have to worry about it. Do we? Okay, good. Now we do it again. Yeah, I don't know which neighbor is cooking, and I don't know what they're cooking, but man, it smells so good. I'm so hungry, man. Whatever, I'm just gonna brute force it. I think we can handle it. Yeah, see, he's good. See, we're good. It's fine. Whoops. Alright. I got a little big for my britches there, I recognize. I started getting a little confident there, and that was kind of the poor move. But now we're healing up and everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, cutting across town, baby. Alright. What is around here? Anything? There's gotta be something, right? What was I just talking about? Boom! There we go. Heck yeah, that was good. Not nearly as lucrative as I would have preferred, but I'll take it. It's one of those things where it's like, even if it's not exactly what I wanted, it's still good and helpful, so I'll take it. I will take it. Man, I'm gonna be honest, it is really nice. Like, this is a very relaxing change of pace after playing and beating Alien Isolation. That game was fun, but oh man, the end of it, that was stressful times, man. That was stressful times trying to survive all that nonsense. Oh, is there? Oh, there's one down here somehow. Okay, I gotta figure out how to go down. What she said. Oh, that was an adult joke right there. All right. Like where? Like exactly where? Going down is it? Is it going down in an earlier round? Is it going down swinging? There's got to be some kind of trick. Some sort of ledge that I'm supposed to get to. Ah, oh, see, like, look at this. Look at this. This looks like it might be something. We jump down to that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we need, Alright. Let's get ourselves... Whoops. Don't die, Obi. Grab ourselves a rebel here. It doesn't matter. I'm content to have you grab and grapple whatever one will give us the button cue here. Is that what wedge sounds like, huh? Okay. Hello! Okay, I think it'll just be faster at this point to just jump. Waiting for like the actual button cues to show up. This is like a type of situation where it's like, you know, if you get too excited and go too fast, you could very easily just absolutely wreck yourself. And here I am talking about this game being less stressful than a horror thriller survival game. Am I right? Ah, golly. Ah, we have good times. But yeah, no, this is like super chill. The fact that I can just kind of like sit here and ramble and not be thinking too much about what I'm doing. Oh, this is downright relaxing, man. I'm into it. Okay, friendly Obi back here. I gotta say, I feel like I'm kind of settling into feeling like old B1 Kenobi here is. He's my boy. He's my number one Lego character that I'm playing with. It's something's comforting about it because like this is seeing the yellow Obi-Wan is a very reminiscent thing from like my childhood. I definitely grew up with just like all of the minifigures being yellow in color still. They didn't start actually doing the different hues of actual human skin color for a while. So I had a lot of yellow Star Wars characters. I had like, you know, the yellow Luke, the yellow Obi-Wan, the yellow old B1 Kenobi, all that good stuff. And it just feels right. Feels right, man. Hey there. Oh, what is... Oh, are you okay? Oh. I don't know if that was an alien or he's just really old. Either way, it looks like he could definitely use some lotion. This stuff, okay, that doesn't help me out. What about what's the pathway here? Will this take us down to where we need to be? I'm trying to figure out how to get to this one. That is apparently like in the wall or something somehow. Don't know how to get down there. Although it looks like hold on, I wonder if I can see. Oops, no, let's go on the map. I wonder if we change floors. Let's zoom in just a bit. That is, how do I tell? That's the upper ones. This is the lower ones. This is as low as it goes as far as the floor goes. So, oh wait, there's a character. Oh, I bet you that's up though. I bet you that's if we go up. All right. Yeah. Boy howdy, man. Some of these ones are real puzzlers. Oh, look at that ice cream cone. That thing looks pretty spectacular. More food. Food again, man. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. I know, like, I'm sure I've talked about it in my recordings before, where I ascribe to the lifestyle of intermittent fasting. started off as an attempt to lose weight. It was a very successful attempt too. I shouldn't even say attempt, as a way for me to lose weight. But then I just kind of ended up liking living that way. You know, there's plenty of evidence that would suggest it's one of multiple different healthy ways to like live life, to go for the intermittent fasting all day every day. But the more important part, as far as I'm concerned, is that it is as convenient as you can imagine. Like, not having to worry about multiple meals per day. Talk about ease of life and relaxing, right? It's like, oh, we got a long car ride ahead. You know, should we stop for food at any point? And me, it's like, no, just get to where we're going for the end of the day and we'll have dinner. Right? So that's how I live, which means that as I'm sitting here recording, it's getting to the time of day when I'm like, oh boy, I could really go for some sustenance now, but I don't want to do it yet because I still have to get my workouts in. And I'm not gonna lie, I cannot stand working out on a full stomach. It is a miserable experience. I hate doing it. Didn't we already destroy everything in here? Pretty sure we already destroyed everything in here. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get to that thing. I don't know what the deal on that one is. Oh, let's see. Does it fiber brick down there? What if I hold the destination? I wonder if it'll like walk me there. Let's try that. Show me how to get. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Kyber Brick Street? I don't know. I felt like there might have been something there, but I feel like I lost it. Oh, right here. Aha! Figured it out. Getting close to. Okay, we're pretty much at the halfway point with our money. Hold on a second. We got to get up to. We get up to there we go. So I think it's like 192 million should get us there, because 19 times 2, right, that's 38, because that's 20 plus 18, so 38 plus then the other 4 million there. So that's how we get out of there. Okay, where'd that Kyber brick go? We just jumped it. Nope, we gotta. Boing. Oh, there it is. Now I'm assuming I use that to get out. Alright, let's move the trampoline. This is a pretty hefty looking trampoline. Like, that thing looks like it could really fling a child into the stratosphere, you know what I mean? Whoops. There we go. Makes me think of the days when, like, if you had a friend who had a trampoline, you would like sit there and like we were first off, you always went to the friend who had a trampoline's house, right? Like, every chance you could find an excuse to do that, you do that, and you'd almost feel bad for that friend because like they never got to go to anyone else's place, right? They were always just hanging out at home because we all wanted to go to his place. But at the same time, you didn't feel that bad because that lucky son of a gun had a trampoline. Like, of course we're going over here, you fool. Door appears locked. But at any rate, yeah, and so we would all be there. But then, of course, naturally came the game of like double bouncing everyone, because we weren't zen about our trampolining. It, like, this wasn't that community episode. Was it season 2? Maybe it was season 3. It was one of the golden era episodes of Community. But when they found the trampoline, and it was like, if you followed the rules, you could find Nirvana. But like only those wise enough to understand that could achieve that. And so, you know, so then Pierce shows up and naturally he wants everyone to double bounce him because Pierce is 0% at peace with the world. But yeah, so we would do that as kids. We would absolutely try and double bounce each other, and that was good times. I remember one time too, we had the brilliant idea. There's that thing. That's the droid. That was on accident, but it worked out. But there was one time we were at a friend's house. He had a trampoline, and we had the brilliant idea to put the sprinkler underneath it, because we were like, oh, it's such a hot day. Let's put the sprinkler underneath so that way we could be all like super cool while we're doing it, right? And like just thinking that's all it was. Like in our thought process, all we wanted was to just stay cool on a hot summer day while bouncing on the trampoline. It was super fun. So we just grabbed the sprinklers, put it underneath the trampoline, and started doing that. So the trampoline was like super wet and cool, and it was super fun. But then we learned, we didn't know this ahead of time, but we learned that when you get a trampoline wet, it can actually bounce you even extra higher. So we were doing that, and boy, oh boy, we were launching ourselves. We were like looking at the roof. It was amazing. We were having a great fun time with it. But here's the other thing that you don't think about when you're a kid, but I learned very quickly. Oh, what do you have to say? Anything? Sure, a cup of bark tea at the top level costs about as much as a house on the lower levels, but you can't put a price on seeing that beautiful sky. But I suppose that's exactly what they've done. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like kind of like, well, I don't know, maybe you can. It's about the cost of a tea, right? Or a house down below. But at any rate, yeah. So we learned that it bounces really high, and the way we ended up learning that, is we were bouncing. Well, like it bounced really high. We learned by just like doing it. Where the story was going is we also learned that like it also makes the trampoline very slippery, and how we learned that was by me bouncing on it and then having my foot slip out from underneath me. But it's not quite as horrifying as you might think. I didn't like, you know, cartoonishly go head over heels and, you know, fling up and snap my neck or anything. I didn't do anything like that. My foot slipped underneath me right as I was landing, which resulted in basically my body continuing to plummet down as my like foot slipped and my knee buckled. And I ended up kneeing myself in the chin and biting off a not insignificant chunk of my own tongue. It was painful. It was gross and bloody. Everyone was terrified because my mouth was bleeding. And it's, you know, it was horrifying. And then after a few minutes, my tongue kind of stopped bleeding because the mouth heals itself pretty fast. And, you know, there was a bit of a gouge in my tongue for a little while. It knitted itself back, and we're good to go. And yeah, that was the story of how I learned the nature of what happens when you get a trampoline wet. So moral of the story is, kids, don't like. I know it's tempting. Don't do it. You'll bite off a chunk of your tongue, or maybe do it anyway because that wasn't super dangerous. But no, you know what? I'm not gonna encourage that, because if it had been that I went flying, you know, end over end about it, then maybe I'd be, you know, paralyzed. So like, let's not play games with slippery things and our necks. Not all these stores are what they appear to be. Some say the Emperor has eyes and salesmen everywhere. I got my one store in particular. You can smell the Emperor in it. Ew. That's kind of... Did I misread that or something? That was kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Oh, man. I'm also glad that I've at this point in time, I don't know, like it's a fairly recent adjustment, I guess you could say adjustment, that I started making, where I'm, I think it's only been on the last few episodes of Alien Isolation, so I don't even know if it's really started happening yet. But I've kind of quietly started expanding the duration of my videos. Like, I've started having them go for like 45 minutes rather than a half hour, just so I can get a little bit more progress done on each one, and I don't regret that at all. I think that was a great decision. You're hunting for treasure, aren't you? I'll put away that map and get your wallet, because you've got a shiny brick here for you to buy. 200,000? Yeah, that's fine. That's chump change, man. I'll buy that. Because I'm gonna go break your table over there and get all of that and more back. Drop till it drops. Let's see, how much are we gonna get? Da-da-da, almost. I guess it took 2 tables, but yeah, now we got our money back. It's quality stuff, man. Quality entertainment you guys are getting here. Tell you what, you ought to be grateful, right? You ought to be thankful for me. Otherwise, what would you even do? The answer is like, go do literally anything else that's at least as much fun as watching me play. There we go. Babbling brick. Ah, I get it, instead of babbling brook, it's like brick. I always thought that was kind of mean to Brooke, though, right? Like, I'm sure she has some smart things to say, too. It's not all babbling. Right? Like, why you gotta bring Brooke down like that? Oop, hey, look. Found a blue. Oh, boy. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, yeah, there. But yeah, so we're doing like 45-minute episodes. It's kind of like I start looking once we hit like the 40-minute mark, I start looking for a good stop point. It just feels easier to make significant progress, and hopefully it'll make episodes feel, or the number of episodes a bit more under control for a lot of these series. It's like, and it's an interesting thing. It doesn't change a whole lot from my perspective because I'm still sit down and play the same amount. Maybe it's a bit more like truncated, you know, and I have to take like slightly more frequent pauses in between episodes to set everything up that way. But in general, it didn't really change anything for me, so I'm not super worried about that. Sorry, I bumped the microphone there. But yeah, I'm hopeful. Oh, hey, look at that. There's some stuff up here. Can we jump up there? How do we get up there? There's got to be something up there. You know there's something up there. Oh, I bet you we can go up on that level and we can fly over there. I bet you anything. I bet you anything. So we're gonna do. Maybe we'll grab whatever's up there and we'll call it an episode there. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can kind of get through some more, just so that way it's like I say, it doesn't really change how long it takes me to beat a game, because I'm such an amateur that I do zero editing. Like that's not a joke. I do zero editing. This is all, I hit record on OBS. I switch from the opening scene to the recording scene, sit here and play and talk for a little while, switch to the ending scene so that we can do a little end card there, and then I stop the recording and I upload it. That is quite literally all that happens. So it really doesn't change anything from my perspective. But it's hopefully, like I say, hopefully we'll get through some more games for you guys to see, because part of the issue that I'm running into here, that part of the reason why I want to do that is because like I am wanting to beat games faster than I need to record them, and so now I'm kind of like, okay, how far ahead? Whoops, I forgot that I have to hold a okay, so now it's gonna be real annoying while we have to run all the way back up there. But yeah, I'm kind of at an impasse where I'm like, oh, you know, I just sit here and have fun playing games, you know, in my free time, and I can record while I'm doing it, but I have more free time than what I've been recording for, so let's just make them a bit longer so that way we can get through each game maybe a little bit faster, and you can see more games. Like we can hurry up and get to me playing Paper Mario 1000 Year Door again, so you can, like, you know, witness me playing that one, because I am gonna play that one absolutely on my own. I actually am always playing at least one game completely on my own. Okay, so I actually think what I should do is I should do the net launcher first and get the nets all set up there, and now we can go ahead and do the glider, and now we have to hold and grab it. There we go, we figured it out. Jump up and grab it. Perfect. Can we just glide our way back? Already got the glider, right? Yeah, that makes it quicker and easier. Great. Yeah, so that's kind of how we're moving forward with things. And actually, kind of on that note, I'm looking at it, and I actually think this is probably a great time for me to call it an episode there before we continue on finding more stuff. So I guess that means I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. Love and appreciate all of you. Boy, we covered a lot of things. You know what? I'm going to go back. Be safe on trampolines. Like, you know, that's vague and a little amusing, but also, like, genuinely serious. They're super fun, but they can be super dangerous. So it's like, you know, just make good choices. Especially as, like, now we're kind of heading into the summer months, at least locally. So, like, you know, make good choices. Make good choices. But enjoy. Like, make sure you balance being smart and having fun, right? Because both of them are equally important. But, yeah, anyway, love you. Bye. Oops. Okay, sorry. Yeah, bye for real.